Welcome to the enchanting world of Sheikh Hamdan's official channel, your ultimate destination for the latest insights into the life and times of this beloved royal figure. Immerse yourself in the captivating realm of the royal family dynamics, where tradition meets modernity. Here, we also bring you the soul-stirring poetry of the Crown Prince of Dubai, translated into English for a global audience. Join us on this journey of discovery, and let the beauty of Sheikh Hamdan's world inspire your heart and soul. Perhaps fate intended for you to find someone more worthy, someone who could reciprocate your love with equal fervor. I've lingered too long, watching you slip away, tears streaming down your face, a poignant reminder of my shortcomings. Memories of our time together now feel like relics of a bygone era, a bittersweet reminder of what could never be. The truth is, I've long recognized my inadequacies. You poured your heart and soul into our relationship, offering patience, understanding, and unwavering love. Meanwhile, I was hesitant, uncertain, and fragmented. I made promises I couldn't keep, and you deserved so much more. You loved me with abandon, while I held back, unsure if I was worthy of your devotion. I aspired to be the one you'd envisioned for eternity, but deep down, I knew I fell short. Love isn't just about desire, it's about consistent effort, about showing up with intention and commitment. I failed to meet you where you stood, and now I'm left to confront the consequences of my own limitations. My shortcomings have left an indelible mark, and the weight of my failures cannot be overstated. Your expectations were simple yet profound: authenticity, dedication, and a love that mirrored the intensity of your own. Instead, I offered ambiguity, hesitation, and a reluctance to confront the depths of our connection. You sought a love that was unwavering, a partnership that was rooted in mutual devotion. But I was unprepared to meet you at that level, not because I didn't care, but because I was uncertain how to reciprocate the love you so generously offered. This realization ultimately led me to make the difficult decision to release you from the limbo of uncertainty. You deserve a love that is unencumbered by doubt, a love that doesn't require constant validation or reassurance. You deserve a partner who can meet you with consistency, empathy, and devotion. My inability to provide this for you has left me with the hope that you will find someone who can love you with the abandon and certainty that you so rightly deserve. The search for a love that feels like home, a love that breathes certainty and calm, is a journey worth undertaking. You deserve a partner who chooses you with unwavering conviction, day after day, without a hint of doubt. A love that feels like a gentle breeze on a summer's day, not a storm that leaves you breathless and uncertain. You deserve a love that wraps you in security, making you feel seen, heard, and cherished. A love that doesn't drain your energy but instead replenishes your soul. A love that doesn't make you question your worth but instead celebrates your uniqueness and affirms your value. The hardest truth I've had to confront is that I'm not the one who can give you this love. It's not that I don't care, it's just that my limitations would forever leave you wondering if you're enough. My love for you is genuine, but it's also imperfect, and I know that I couldn't give you the love you deserve. I let you go not because my feelings for you waned, but because my love for you grew strong enough to recognize that you deserve more. One day, when you're enveloped in the arms of someone who loves you with the ferocity and tenderness you deserve, you'll understand why I had to release you from our love. This isn't the final chapter of your story, it's merely a turning page. Your love story is still unfolding, and I have no doubt that the best is yet to come. Perhaps our story was never meant to be the one you deserved, but rather a stepping stone to the love that awaits you. I've grappled with the weight of my decision, rationalizing that it was an act of selflessness, a sacrifice for your greater good. Yet, the truth lingers in the shadows, a quiet whisper that I've tried to silence. In reality, my departure was not an act of bravery but a retreat from the vulnerability that true love demands. My awareness of my own inadequacies led me down a path of retreat, rather than toward growth and commitment. You showered me with a love that was unwavering, a love that felt like a sanctuary. Meanwhile, I was mired in uncertainty, my own fears and doubts obscuring the beauty of what was right in front of me. In my blindness, I made you doubt your worth, your value in my eyes. I implied that your love was a privilege, something I could choose to bestow or withhold at my whim. For this, I bear a deep regret, a sense of responsibility for the pain I caused you. You deserve a love that is unhesitating, a love that knows its own mind and heart. You deserve someone who sees you as the greatest gift they've ever received, someone who doesn't make you feel like a secondary consideration or a reluctant choice. You deserve someone who chooses you without reservation, who loves you with abandon and certainty. In the depths of our connection, I realized I was never the anchor you needed. My inability to provide the love and security you deserved was a weight I couldn't shake. I wish I had set you free sooner, sparing you the anguish of uncertainty and the pain of unrequited love. You deserved a love that was a beacon of hope, a love that shone bright and unwavering. Instead, I offered a flickering flame, uncertain and fragile. My love was a maze of doubts and fears, and I knew I couldn't navigate it without causing you harm. You are a masterpiece of love, a work of art that deserves to be cherished and admired. I hope you find someone who sees your worth, who loves you without condition, and who chooses you every day without hesitation. To that person, I offer a warning: don't make the same mistakes I did. Don't let your fears and doubts dictate the course of your love. Choose her fully, and hold her close. I knew from the start that I wasn't the right person for you. I knew my love would never be enough, and that I would ultimately hurt you. But I was drawn to your light, your warmth, and your kindness. I was selfish, and I paid the price. Now, it's time for you to move on, to find the love that you so richly deserve. You gave me the gift of your love, and I wrapped it in uncertainty. Despite knowing I'd eventually cause you pain, I held onto your heart, savoring the validation it brought me. But the truth is, I was never meant to be your forever. I was a chapter in your story, a lesson in what not to settle for. I saw the conviction in your eyes, the unwavering faith that we'd weather any storm together. But some connections are meant to be temporary, teaching us valuable lessons about what we deserve and what we're willing to accept. I'm one of those lessons, a reminder that you deserve better than someone who can't meet you at your level of love. The disparity between what you gave me and what I gave you is a painful truth. You poured your heart and soul into our relationship, offering your time, trust, and devotion. In return, I offered scraps of attention, half-hearted promises, and excuses. I was absent when you needed me most, leaving you to wonder if you were worthy of love and attention. I strung you along, implying that with just a bit more time, I'd finally be the partner you deserve. But the truth is, I knew I wasn't capable of giving you the love you needed. Deep down, I recognized that you deserved someone who would cherish and adore you, someone who wouldn't make you question your worth or beg for scraps of attention. The man you deserve would be all in, without hesitation or doubt. He'd look at you and know, without question, that you're the one he's been searching for. He'd show up fully, consistently, and make you feel seen, heard, and loved. He wouldn't make you cry yourself to sleep or wonder if you're enough. He'd be your rock, your safe haven, and your forever home. I wasn't that man, and I knew I never would be. My inability to love you fully was a reflection of my own limitations, not your worth. You deserve someone who'll love you without condition, someone who'll choose you every day without hesitation. You were the sunshine that brightened his world, and I was too blind to see it. As I look back, I'm haunted by the realization that I wasn't the right person for you. My hope for you is that you'll move forward, unencumbered by the memories of our time together. If there's one thing I'd ask of you, it's to never settle for someone who diminishes your light. Don't wait for love that's conditional or hesitant. You deserve someone who'll receive your heart with open arms, who'll cherish and adore you without reserve. The truth is, I wasn't capable of meeting you at your level of love and devotion. My limitations, not your worth, were the problem. Walking away from you was a painful necessity. It wasn't because my feelings for you had waned or because I'd found someone else. It was because I realized that love alone wasn't enough. I needed to be the partner you deserved, and I knew I couldn't be that person. I let you go because I loved you enough to recognize that I was holding you back. You gave me your best, and I repaid you with uncertainty and doubt. I made you question your dreams, your worth, and your love. You deserved better than someone who couldn't meet you halfway. You deserved someone who'd celebrate your passions, validate your emotions, and love you without condition. The weight of your expectations was crushing me, not because they were too much, but because I was too little. You envisioned a future with me, a forever that I couldn't promise. I watched as your sparkle dimmed, your laughter lost its luster, and your confidence began to erode. You started to doubt yourself, wondering if you were the problem. But the truth is, I was the one who was broken. You deserved better than to be left in limbo, waiting for me to figure myself out. If I truly loved you, I had to let you go. I hope you can find it in your heart to understand why I made this choice. I know it hurt you, and I know you'll always wonder what could have been. Maybe I should have fought harder, but the reality is, I was fighting myself, my own fears and doubts. In the end, it wasn't about giving up, it was about recognizing that I wasn't the right person for you. You deserve someone who can meet you at your level of love and commitment, someone who won't make you question your worth or wait for promises that may never come.